Grandmaster Goku, guys. Grandmaster Goku just made his appearance in Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 9. I gotta say, this was really cool, and this episode was pure hype. There was so many dream fights that went on here. We got Grandmaster Goku, we had Baby Vegeta come back, we had Jiren versus not only Cumber, but versus Merge Zamasu. This was probably the most entertaining episode just because there were so many different fights, and as always, it's really nice to see Goku anytime he turns into Ultra Instinct. Now here, he's only Ultra Instinct Omen, which he's able to turn into without breaking his limits. So I guess that means that his training with the Great Priest was simply in order to be able to use Ultra Instinct, be able to turn it on whenever he wants, not have to be pushed to the brink of death in order to turn on Ultra Instinct. Now, even though he's only an Ultra Instinct Omen and doesn't have the silver hair, in various points throughout this episode, he is attacking and doing damage without touching the person, which is what Mastered Ultra Instinct is. So even though his hair hasn't changed, maybe he still hasn't gotten full control over it yet, but he was attacking people very similar to Mastered Ultra Instinct without the silver hair. And the entrance of Goku and the Great Priest, it was just like, oh boy, here it comes. I love the kind of like funnel of rainbow energy that just slams down. It was an incredible epic moment. It was the classic anime entrance, but this time Goku, it has a powered up, assumably a powered up Ultra Instinct form, because now he has more control over it. Probably won't be taking the damage and the strain of Ultra Instinct like he did in the Tournament of Power. That's what I'm guessing the training with the Great Priest has done for him. That's what it looks like. We haven't seen him use any new abilities or new techniques, but it seems like he has almost full control over Ultra Instinct. Now, in the very beginning of this episode, Vegeta gets taken over by Auron, the baby type life form, and we actually do get Baby Vegeta returning. And there's one point, these aren't subtitled yet, but it's pretty obvious that Auron's like, oh, I can't believe like how much power is in this body, this is amazing. And poor Trunks just gets smacked around and beaten up. This is like Trunks' job at this point, is to come in, yell father, and then just get completely beaten up. That Trunks, that's your job. Now thankfully, Vegeta wasn't taken over by Auron for too long, and we had a really cool scene of Ultra Instinct Goku punching the baby Vegeta in the chest, and he literally punched the Vegeta out of him. And I thought that like this was nice. Like I kind of would like to see some more of the baby Vegeta and everything, but at the same time, I'm happy that they kind of got this over with quickly. But the thing is, like, they wasted so much of the episode pumping up this baby Vegeta, and then it just like ended in one punch by Goku. So it was kind of like a waste of a few minutes of animation in the episode, because it was just simply one punch and then it's over. And they could have replaced all that footage, I think, with something else, but I digress. One of the other best parts of this episode was Jiren vs. Cumber. This was teased at the end of the last episode, and we know how strong Cumber is. Cumber is ridiculously, almost limitless levels of power. We've seen him take on Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I mean, this dude is ridiculous. And Jiren comes in and he's fighting base form Cumber like it's nothing. Jiren completely mans up in this episode. He's got great big cojones, and he doesn't care. Like, he's not even full power. He's not even smiling or grunting or anything this whole fight. He's just got the straight face on, and he's taking Cumber, blocking his attacks, throwing lots of punches. This was like another dream fight kind of come true, and I love this. I wish it was longer. Like, I think they could have used the time that they used with the baby Vegeta transformation and all that. They could have put more into this fight because it's more of an exciting dream fight. Regardless, it was still awesome to see Jiren fight somebody else for a change, fight someone evil. We didn't see Jiren power up. I don't know if Heroes is going to have him go through the transformations that he went through in Super with all the massive red energy and blowing off his shirt and bulking up his muscles and everything. Probably not. I'm assuming that they're just going to give him like a flat power level similar to what they did with Hit. Like, there's not going to be any improvement or any going over the top like Saiyans do. It was so nice to see Jiren just punch Cumber in the face, and also when he punched Merge Zamasu in the face, which we'll talk about in a minute. Now, Jiren's not straining at all. He's not struggling at all. And you can see Cumber, he's just like, who the hell are you? Who is this guy? And I love that. I love that they didn't do Jiren dirty like they did Hit. As I talked about in the last review, they always do Hit dirty, they always do Future Trunks so dirty, but at least they're giving Jiren some justice for his character. The character that was almost able to beat Master Ultra Instinct Goku, who now in Dragon Ball Heroes, Master Ultra Instinct Goku is like unbeatable. That's kind of the vibe that they're giving off with Ultra Instinct. I mean, there has been no pressure whatsoever that anyone could even scratch Master Ultra Instinct Goku, as well as his attacks just do unbelievable levels of damage, which is how it's supposed to be. But in the Tournament of Power, Jiren was able to actually somehow land punches on Goku and fight back. At one point, Cumber actually does transform into Super Saiyan 3 full power. I think they actually released a card for Dragon Ball Heroes which gave it the name, but don't quote me on that. Super Saiyan 3 Cumber full power, similar to Broly's full power transformation when the shirt blows off and the muscles get insanely huge. However, we didn't really get too much of this fight because Hearts comes in and uses the Universe Seed to put that gravity pressure down on Jiren, who even Jiren isn't able to get up from that gravity. Now, we haven't seen Hearts do anything else. Hearts is the main villain of this group of 6, and all he seems to be really doing is using this pressure to hold people down. Nothing else so far. We know that Universe Seed he's going to try and use to destroy the Omni King. It can also be used to birth a new universe, but he's just kind of standing in the background just locking people down. But eventually he's like, you know what, go ahead and get up. I'm going to let Baby Vegeta and Merge Zamasu take you on. And this is awesome. You got Baby Vegeta versus Jiren. Like, who would have thought that this battle ever would have happened? Now, I think the fight could have been a little bit better here. They seemed like they were going toe-to-toe, but I mean, this dude obviously can't use God forms in Vegeta. He's assumably just a very powered-up Super Saiyan form. And oh, by the way, Hearts was like, yeah, see you later, Cumber, after Cumber was pissed off that, he stopped the fight between the two of them. I'm not really sure what that was about. We'll have to wait till the subtitles come, but this fight, I think Jiren just should have completely stomped Vegeta. I think Jiren should have been able to punch the Orin out of Vegeta. And this is another fight that, while it was really cool, it was just too short-lived. I mean, it was literally only going on the screen for maybe 20 seconds or so. It could have been way longer, and it just seemed fairly even. So, for whatever reason, they skipped over that, I guess just to give Goku the glory later. But I think that right there, Jiren should have just completely just dominated that guy. But it's okay, because then Merge Zamasu comes down to face Jiren. Now, a lot of people have actually questioned, could Merge Zamasu beat Jiren in a fight? It would be a very, very good battle, and people have theorized on that. And yeah, Dragon Ball Heroes power scaling doesn't really make any sense, but at least we did get a little dream fight between these two. And we got some kind of classic slow motion hand-to-hand combat scenes going on, which was interesting, but possibly one of the best parts of the whole episode, if not the best, was Jiren punching Merge Zamasu in the face. And I'm just going to replay that a bunch of times because, oh god, did that feel good. See, at least they're doing Jiren some justice, punching the crap out of that evil, conniving Merge Zamasu. Somehow Jiren doing better against Merge Zamasu than he did against Baby Vegeta, but hey, it's Dragon Ball Heroes, and if it gives us this punch, then I'm perfectly okay with it. Trunks gets smacked around some more because that's his job, and that's where Goku arrives with the rainbow of energy. His epic entrance with the Grand Priest by his side, and he's in Ultra Instinct Omen form, and he looks awesome. And he's wearing the Great Priest uniform, which I was curious about in the last episode, if he was going to actually fight in this thing, and he does. So after Goku makes quick work of Baby Vegeta with an Ultra Instinct attack, the Great Priest is like, well, seems like you got this, I'm out, peace. Merge Zamasu's like, hey, you're mine, and then Jiren's like, nope. Baby Vegeta tries to do a couple more things, but Ultra Instinct Omen Grandmaster Goku does some sick looking punch. I had to replay that a few more times to take a look at it because it was just awesome. And you'll notice how if we take another look in slow motion, his hand never actually touches baby Vegeta. So he is using mastered Ultra Instinct attacking mode techniques. And he just literally punches the baby out of Vegeta. That really didn't sound right, but now we're pretty much at the end of the episode, and I gotta hand it, this was a really fun episode, which is all Dragon Ball Heroes is trying to do. Hope you guys like this review. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought about it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!